Hello, this is Asa Leveaux, founder of Genius Academy and the creator of the Entrepreneur Playbook. If you have no idea anything about who I am, what I'm up to, the thing that you should know is that I help train aspiring entrepreneurs on how to create their first $10,000 in business. The reason why I do that because someone's goal or their plan of getting to 6 figures or 7 figures is very important. It's very important to then first pass the 5-figure threshold, and so $10,000, making sure that you know how to do that so you can keep doing that for yourself. So today's topic is how entrepreneurs can find support. I feel like this is something that's very needed as far as something to discuss, not just post about. And so that's why I'm talking about. So if you're on and you're watching this, feel free to make a comment. I will respond if it's something I feel needs to be touched on as well. But yeah, this is for entrepreneurs that are looking to be supported, and how can entrepreneurs find support. The reason why I'm bringing this up, because I've seen a lot of times where there will be memes or posts and they will say things like, if you can support Kim Kardashian's business, if you can support Rihanna's business, why don't you support your best friend's business? Okay. Then I've seen memes or posts like from single entrepreneurs. Someone asks a single entrepreneur to go out to eat for a date, and then their response is support my business. Okay. So remember, but before I get into this, remember from previous lives, from previous videos, I cuss, and I cuss well. So I'm about to start. So I'm gonna give you plenty of lead time to go ahead and jump off, because this isn't for you. Because like I said, I'm Asa Leveaux. Not only do I help people create their first 10,000, I do it with a lot of words, a lot of colorful language, and I live my life in full color. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. That's fucking bullshit. Point blank and fucking period. That's bullshit. You have the audacity to respond to someone that wants to take your ass out, that you really support your business, really? So here's the thing about why Kim K is doing shit and you're not. Kim K definitely understands who our target market is, who her avatar is. What have you done? You have not done that. You think that right now everything is still fucking about you. Everything is not about you. Your t-shirt that has whatever on it, it cannot be marketed to fucking everybody. The moment you say that your product or your service is for everyone, that has me immediately know that you don't understand marketing at all. And so now, because you don't understand marketing, you want to make other people feel bad because of the shit you don't fucking know. I do not agree with that. That is pure bullshit. I will not allow you to be comfortable in your fucking confusion. I say again, I will not allow you to be comfortable in your fucking confusion. So, just because someone that you don't know is getting support from people that you do know does not mean that the people that you do know are in fact your target market. So here's some things that you can do to ensure your target market. For instance, do you even know basics as far as think about your product or your service? Right now, write down, is it for a man or a woman? If it's for both, great. But think about, if you tell me for both, I want you to dig a little deeper. Right now, I'm worrying about who do you know for a fact has been waiting for your ass to show the fuck up. So remember, if you know that somebody's been waiting for your ass to show the fuck up, you should be having them in your head. A lot of times, if you tell me that you don't know who you're for, you're from everyone, you're not intimate with the person that you're meant to serve. So if you tell me that it can be for a man or woman, you're not being specific enough. Is it for a man or woman? If you say a man or a woman, great. But define one. Like, seriously already. Define fucking one. Here's the next thing. How old are they? Why do I ask how old are they? Because you are not going to market to a 15-year-old the same way you're going to do a 55-year-old. I'm 35. My son is about to be 13 in just a few days. You will not market to him the same way you market to me. You just won't do it. You won't. We're not going to respond to the same shit. My son likes Pokemon. My son likes Harry Potter. My son likes basketball. My son likes shoes. None of that shit means a damn thing to me. So if you're mad that my son is, supporting another entrepreneur and he's not, you're not marketing to him. That's the fucking problem. So instead of getting all in your fucking feelings, this is what I need you to do. I need you to understand who you're going after. So you have a man or a woman, great. Now, how old are they? Pick an age. Don't give me this demographic bullshit. I did a live about 3 or 4 days ago about business plans. Business plans is the only time you're gonna do fucking demographics. Don't bring that demographic shit to me. Tell me, are you for somebody who's 25? Are you for somebody who's 42? Are you for somebody who's 11? Be clear, because you're going to market to that person. Stop trying to catch a big ass net. Go after one fucking fish and see how much fish you will actually get if you go after one fucking fish. On your travel of chasing that one fish, other fish will come to your net because they'll be like, oh, that works for me too. But you're going after one person. And the thing about it, I get it. You may have the thought in your brain like, Asa, if I say who I'm going after, I'm going to leave people out. Nobody told your ass to tell people who you going after. When have I ever said to tell people who the fuck you're going after? I've never said that bullshit. That shit's not real. Don't make that shit up. I said go after somebody. I never said tell everybody on God's green earth who you're going after, because I got it. That doesn't feel good, but it's good for you to be clear. So for instance, when I say I train aspiring entrepreneurs to create their first $10,000, I know that I'm going to get some people. When I say I train queer entrepreneurs to get their first $10,000, guess what? I pick up straight people all the time because the message still resonates with them. So I say again, we're going after who you're going to support, because your family may not be your target market. Your friends who you've known since kindergarten may not be your target market. And you know why? Because they're just fucking not. The thing about it, let your friends be friends. Let your lovers be lovers. Let your family be family. Lisa Nichols taught me this. When it's time for you as an entrepreneur to actually give yourself a new relief, when it's time for self-care, I don't want my friends talking about my fourth quarter projections. I want my friends being ratchet as shit. I need to go to the club. I need a drink. I don't want to fucking talk about what somebody saw at a fucking conference. No, I need sophisticated ratchets in my life, throwing it in a circle, getting real lit. So that's what friends are for. My friends aren't to support me. And if you start commingling those things, you will wind up hurt. Now, does it feel good when a friend can come to a conference? Doesn't it feel good when a friend can buy a book? Doesn't it feel good when a friend can buy a service? Yeah. And guess what? It still feels good when a friend can be a friend. And they don't have to do both at the same time. They just don't. If you start putting that on people, you will wind up lonely and miserable and wondering what the fuck happened. I'm telling you what I know. After so many years of being in business, there are some things that I just know. Don't do that. So let me recap. So we're going to talk about if is your product or service for a man or a woman. You're going to pick. Is your product or service for which age? Say the fucking age. I say again. Say the fucking age. If it was 27, be 27. Now, how much money is this, let's say, this 23-year-old woman making a month? How much is she bringing home every single month? If you can't tell me that shit, don't sell another fucking thing. Tell me, now if you're accepting sales, of course, accept the money. But don't say you're marketing and don't tell me you're doing big things and don't tell me you about this fucking life and you feeling #boss. No, you're not. No, the fuck you're not. No, you're not, because you don't know shit. So I'm sitting here telling you how to market better. So what I need you to do, tell me how much money they're bringing home. Because if you're talking about I sell high-level products, but you're marketing 23-year-old women who don't bring home more than $1,500 a month, what the fuck are you talking about? That's nuts. That's crazy as hell. Don't do that shit. Now, if you are reaching 28-year-old women who are bringing home $65,000 a year, and then you tell me they live in middle America, Kansas and Texas, that's one thing. But don't tell me you're marketing high-end products of $10,000 a month or more to somebody with that same price point who's living in LA or New York, because that shit just don't work. And that's what it means to actually research your industry and research your customer, because all the shit you're doing is for nothing. I say again, for nothing. It's frustrating the hell out of you. It's frustrating the hell out of all of us who are watching you on social media, because we see your ass every day talking nonsense about nothing and don't know who you're going after. But it's just post after post after post of nothingness, and it's not targeted to anyone. If I'm really talking about aspiring entrepreneurs and that's what I'm supposed to help, why do I care about posting about what the fuck happened on Love and Hip Hop? Why the fuck am I posting about what Trump got to say? Because the people that come to me aren't coming to me to write rebuttals to Trump tweets. People that come to me aren't asking me to be on Love and Hip Hop. People that come to me are asking, how in the hell can I make my first $10,000? So the majority of my posts need to be for them. Now I get it. You can say, well, my profile is for me. You using the same fucking profile to bitch and moan about who's not supporting you. So I call bullshit on that. If you're gonna use the platform to bitch and moan, then use the platform to market your business. I'm not playing about that. Use the platform to market the shit you want to sell. And if you're not at a level or not on your way to a level in which you envision for yourself, I'm telling you to think a new thought and do a new thing. That means go ahead and market your business right now the way you need to right the fuck now. And that's by any means fucking necessary. I say again, that means any means fucking necessary. If that means taking $25 out for a local newspaper, putting your press release in and your image into that paper, then you do it. If that means getting a list on MailChimp for free, that means do it. If that means getting on a podcast and telling about your business in the way of an interview, you do it. If that means getting on someone's radio show and talking about it, you do it. If that means putting your product or service in a conference booklet for like $40, you do it. If that means being on Facebook Live once a day, twice a day, 3 times a day, you fucking do it. All the shit you're complaining about is based on all the action you won't take. And so now you're putting that shit on somebody else, and it's not for them, it's for you. You are the person responsible for your business working. You are the person responsible for making your life come to whatever you put on your fucking vision board. If you're not doing it, don't blame shit else. Don't blame nobody else. Do all the shit you know to do, and when you don't know how to do, ask questions. Ask questions. There are so many free Facebook groups. I got a Facebook group. I ask people all the time, my goddamn group, are there any questions? What do you need? How can I support you? It's 600 people in there. Now, they don't have to answer the question. They don't have to do anything. I'm just glad they're there. However, don't be in my group talking shit when I ask consistently, how can I support you? And all you say is, I'm good, and then bitch and moan all day about you not being good. Don't do that. If you want to, how you find support is find people who need or desire your product or service, because the rest of us don't give a shit. I'm telling you what I know. The rest of us really don't. And if you hit my inbox and you're like, I need you to support me, I'm going to be like, no, I'm not your target. I'm really not. And so I don't have anything against network marketers, I'm here to tell you, baby, I'm not your target market. I'm so not. I'll probably buy the thing that your network marketing company is selling. For instance, there's a network marketing company that does credit repair. Did I say yes to that? I sure did. There's a network marketing company that was selling vitamins or something. Did I say yes to them? I sure the fuck did. However, I am focused on my one thing, which is building my business. It's not about pyramid schemes or anything like that, because there are multimillionaires that have resulted from being in network marketing. The thing about it is I'm just not your target. And it doesn't mean I don't like you. It doesn't mean you're anything less than. It means you haven't done the work. You haven't done the work in acknowledging who exactly is your target market. Now, if you need more assistance on that, I can totally help you. But I said at the beginning of the live, if you have a particular question, if you had a question, I can help you. But I saw that there were no questions while I've been live, so I have nothing more to say really about that. Oh, somebody says, hey, I'm gonna wait. But if you have a question, feel free. But I'm really at a point that I don't get why people are saying, you know, I'm not being supported when you haven't even done the thing to support your fucking self. Support your fucking self. I say again, support your fucking self. Get out there, find out who you're supposed to be marketing to. Then you find a bunch of them and then you do it. Oh, and by the way, that little bullshit that y'all say out there talking about heart-centered entrepreneurs, where the fuck is heart-centered entrepreneurs on a U.S. Census Bureau? You know how you can find out if you're marketing something well? Look, think about the U.S. Census Bureau. Every 10 years, the United States does a big, fill in the blank, and we find out who is where, and we find out what's going on. So every 10 years, that's happening. Can you find the thing that you're saying you're looking for on a U.S. Census Bureau? I'm saying again, no, you cannot find heart-centered entrepreneurs on a fucking Census Bureau. Now, you can find how many people have small businesses. You can find out how many mothers there are, how many LGBTQ people there are, how many immigrants there are, how many people by age there are, how many college graduates there are. Like, all of those things are real. But if you are out here talking bullshit, talking about I want to help heart-centered entrepreneurs, I'm like, where the fuck are they at? Because now you're waiting for hopes and wishes to come true rather than real work. And no, I'm not sorry to tell you, business takes work. The thing about it is a lot of times people make up this make-believe, like just because my posts are nice, that business is nice. There's a lot of shit I hide because my thing is I don't want people to get just the negativity of business. But believe me, when you've been in as long as I've been in, there's some shit that just you can't hardly talk about. You can't hardly explain. But I'm telling you, you can get through a lot when you know who you're going after. So when people are coming to you for refunds, you know who you're going after. When people are coming slandering your name, you know who you're going after. When people are coming to you talking shit, you know who you're going after. All of that is a real thing in business. But again, it's about you supporting you. If you aren't supporting you, then get the fuck out of my face talking about you supporting Kim Kardashian, you supporting Rihanna, you supporting whoever that Jenner girl who just did $1 billion in her makeup. Kudos to her, self-made or fucking not. She knows who the fuck she's supposed to be talking to. You the one sitting up here, all you doing is posting scriptures and wishing upon a fucking star, hoping your business work. I say again, prayer is not a business strategy. I say again, prayer is not a business strategy. It is a component to good living. But prayer is not a business strategy. I don't give a fuck what you say. Prayer is not a business strategy. You can fast and pray all day. You better get your ass up and market something. You better get your ass up and do that website. You better get your ass up and fill out that landing page. You better get your ass up and get your operations right. Get a project management tool like Asana or any other ones out there. But you need to do the fucking work. Do the fucking work. I say again, do the fucking work. And so I say all of that to sum this all up. Please, please, please Support yourself, but support yourself by knowing who you're going after. There is somebody who has been literally waiting on you to show up in their life, but what are you doing? Talking about love and hip hop. There is somebody who, if you don't show up for them right now, they could possibly commit suicide. But what are you doing? 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 Nothing. Nothing. Believe me, I know when people, I've been around long enough, been around conferences long enough, been around gurus long enough. I know who's working, I know who's not. And so you posting all day, talking about, I got another meeting. Really? Sometimes people are just meeting to meet because they've been watching too many episodes of Real Housewives of Atlanta, and so they're addicted to the meeting. They just want to post about having a meeting. Fuck a meeting. Can we do what we need to do and keep it moving? I don't have time to be talking about, I want a meeting with you. No, what do you want? How can I support you? If it's in line with what I'm doing, we can make that happen. If not, I need you to move around, because all the business conversations that I'm having are about money conversations. I'm very particular about that. I'm very real about that. I make I make nothing pretty about the fact that every conversation is a money conversation. But you know what? I'm getting more money because every conversation is a money conversation. Once you are clear about what the hell you want, you start getting that shit. I promise you, you will. You didn't get a license until you were clear about it. You didn't get into college until you were clear about it. You didn't graduate high school until you were clear about it. You didn't get married until you were clear about it. You didn't have a baby most times until you were clear about it. Be clear, crystal clear about what it is you want, who you're going to support, and how you're going to support them, and how many of them do you want to support in such a manageable amount of time for you. All right? So, again, I say no one said anything, so I'm going to let you guys go. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and as always, I am Asa Leveaux. Dreams and blessings.